do not have our own video playing in the background because that would just be weird. Week 50 of the Fraternus estate.
Yeah, we are almost to the year.
Just 2 more weeks, I believe.
I don't know how many weeks, years have where you come from, but...
And at this point, I'm not very good at math. So dividing 365 by 7 just...
years.
Ah yes, All Saints Day.
We were
Yes.
rewarded with
They
madness.
might want to go exactly. We're doing pretty well on the stress front, though.
Well, unfortunately, the Torn Rotator. And again, for him, that only matters for sacrificial stab, I believe.
Right, which we hardly ever have him use anyway.
Right. So, we will. I guess we might as well just have him go with the Penance Hall, since he's got the most stress.
Yeah, nobody else really has anything to use.
Yeah, I think I might just put her in the Cloister.
I would have a choice in the matter, it looks like. She couldn't go to the transept.
Oh yeah, because she's enlightened. Yes, yes. And nobody else really has enough things to worry about.
Yeah.
So,
You know, I might put Mike in the cloister too for the time being, since we won't be doing a level apprentice dungeon anyway.
yeah, I was kind of thinking about either getting rid of Nervous or adding in Lurker or something like that. But yeah, I think you might be right.
Yeah.
Regardless, we are going to be doing this run, I believe. Because that's a pretty decent incense, and we do need more deeds.
And perhaps most importantly, we finally get to send Lorax back out.
Hooray!
He has been a little upset about his avatar not getting her chance to shine. So,
Still got rabies.
yep.
It's still great.
Also, you can see on there, the top right, it says 28 out of 32.
Yes.
Flython. Oh, poor Zane.
Zane, I am not hating my life, but as the saying would go, I am saltier than the Dead Sea at the moment. So this could be a fun stream. Let's see. And then let's go ahead and put Draconel in, I think.
Yeah, Wayne,
So we can get him up there.
yeah, Wayne dealing with stress and depression, Ben having to deal with a domain squatting issue. That's all good stuff.
Actually, I should probably link that, lock that in.
Yeah, I would say so. Because we're thinking about sending P-Bug out for this one instead of Draconel.
Well, I don't think we had chosen either way.
A Houndmaster, so the one you'll be sending to get something locked in, is clearly not the one we'll be sending out.
Then again, that's pretty good too.
Right.
Plus 10% protection.
Mm.
Well, for now, let's go ahead and do that. And yeah, those are pretty expensive to deal with.
Yeah,
And none of them are really that bad.
exactly.
So.
None of them are excessively dire.
Wants to be a better person. Ooh, I'm sorry to hear that, Zane. Well,
Mm.
hopefully we can help you out there.
Yeah. Yeah, Zane said he slept a lot today, and I ended up doing the same, but for a different reason. I ended up with how bad my sinuses were. I decided to get some heavier duty stuff, and yeah, it darn near knocked me out.
So this is one that works best in the back 2 ranks.
Yeah, for what it's worth, Zane, I don't know how you feel about it, but you know, the more down I feel, the more I look forward to streaming, since I have a lot of fun hanging out with you all, and especially for I've really been looking forward to Rune Factory. It's just such a nice, relaxing thing to play when, Yes, exactly, Flython. I would definitely appreciate it.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah, no, I was going to recommend grabbing at least the level 1 antiquarian that showed up, and then possibly also keeping our eyes open for another musketeer or something.
Yeah.
But I'm all about antiquarians to get more cash. The build up to stream, right, yeah.
Yeah, I can definitely understand that. And we need a back rank person. Guess I might do that with one of the Jesters. Because not dancing back and forth is still okay.
Right.
If they're more focused on the buffs and whatnot.
Yeah.
Her
Yeah.
with Battle Ballad and...
Yeah, it is perfectly acceptable to leave a Jester in rank 3
and actually, leaving him in rank 4 would be alright. So yeah, let's go ahead and do that.
Yeah.
So this is kind of a weird party composition, but I think it should be all right.
I think I'm worried about is you have no healing. It is a short dungeon. You can pack extra food, but well, 2 people can heal themselves.
Yeah, that's the thing. Yeah, we have 2 people that can heal themselves, and yeah, I'll just be packing extra food because in the Warrens we should be getting more. And it's mid dungeon. We'll be fine.
Yeah. Okay.
The other thing is that this should be doing more damage than pretty much anywhere else.
True. Well, this is the. If these go horribly pear-shaped, remember it was Ben in charge and not me.
To be fair, how many times have things gone pear-shaped with me vis-a-vis you? I'm just saying.
I love you too, Sway. Thanks for being here.
Hey, Sway. Yeah, stress and all of that fun stuff.
Oh, P-Bug got quick reflexes too. I forgot about that. Was that P-Bug and Drakenel both have quick reflexes?
Yes, indeed.
Yeah, wow.
Well, I guess we'll just have to hope that...
Quick reflexes and quick draw. Yeah, I guess we already have Drakenel going in treatment,
right.
though.
And the big problem is that we don't really have anybody besides Ink Big in the mid tier.
Right.
Well, I guess Manuel, but he needed the stress
needs
reduction.
Right. Yeah. I think we'll just have to cross our fingers and hope we don't get. As long as we don't have him check the monuments or anything. But Lorax, we wanted to make sure it worked first to be conservative about it.
That and we're never going to get 4 people in at a time. So if we have to raise it more later, we will.
Right.
But I don't think we'll need to.
He kind of stuck out his tongue at us and said, "You're able to raise the next caravan size. You do anything, and you raise it by 4. That's it."
Yeah, I think
he is the king of speed with all that stuff.
Which is kind of sad because they're not very good at it.
Well,
6 is about middling.
Yeah, I think you have one of them in rank 2 to open up a fight with a blackjack. That's one thing.
But I think I'll just have to hope that we don't lose either of those 2. Should be fairly reliable, but
it's 5 more Hellion Loraxes for when we get this one killed. Well, hopefully, if all things work according to plan, we won't lose this one.
Yeah, fingers crossed. Let's see. Looking at. Want to make sure that Hound's Rush.
The only crash that Flython has seen coming from messing with the stagecoach is due to changing the guaranteed classes at the game start. So, like so you're basically raising it too soon because you start off with Renault and Dismas, and then you get it's a Vestal and something else, right? For
Plague Doctor, yeah.
I guess and you're not allowed to have upgrades by that point, so I can see why that would screw it up.
Yeah, that would make sense.
Right.
I kind of like Uppercut.
Uppercut's really fun. Yeah.
And maybe Mark for Death.
Oh.
Because they do have some protection at this level.
True. Yeah.
Okay. Sway. Let's see. That'd be Bleed 3. Bleed 4.
So Slice Off gets a point. They both get points.
Get
so that's a good reason to raise them.
Yeah. I think I should raise them. Well, we're getting about the money mark.
Right.
So
you're going to need to sell something even as it is because you wanted to bring extra food to make up for the lack of healing.
So then Lorax should be fine.
Yeah.
Breakthrough and Adrenaline Rush.
A wicked hack. We kind of made a wicked hack in our game files. Don't forget to add that Antiquarian first.
Ah, yes. Yeah. That's what you were wanting to do.
We'll probably call her Rebecca or something.
I almost wanted to bring in that level 2 Houndmaster.
Yeah, if we didn't already have like 3 of them.
I think we've only got 2.
We got 3.
Do we?
Yeah, Drakenel, P-Bug, and Batman, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It's only been here that one time. Might have to revoke that one. V-Wolf is coming. Winter is coming, right, Sprawl?
Actually, we could do that level 1. Well, no, we've got Zeus.
Yeah, she had some lousy quirks, as I recall. Whereas the Antiquarian seemed okay.
Okay. In that case, let's go ahead and start equipping some trinkets. Remove, sort.
There's a new harness we got.
Yep, plus 12 damage, plus 12 dodge, minus 5 damage. Should still be alright.
Hopefully, it seems like the pigs like vomiting on the back rank people, and so hopefully having him dodge those.
Yeah, that's what I was kind of thinking of, giving him the box, either him or
yeah,
we had Sway, so that the stress healers also get the lost stress.
Makes sense.
On the other hand, I kind of want to just have him do damage, because he gets the bonus, putting aside the minus 5%, the extra gets beasts.
Yeah. You'd also want to give somebody the beast ring. I have no preference who, since all of them could use it.
Yeah, I'm thinking him.
Okay.
Let's see, where is that ring? Oh, there it is.
Yeah. Now here's my thought though too: is if you're relying on lick wounds and
I'm relying mostly on just killing things really quickly.
Okay. In that case, you definitely want to kit out for damage and speed then.
Right. Although ironically, I would want him to have more speed than the Houndmaster.
Right.
Because I want him to mark and then him to
Or that's not going to happen.
If I get more speed on him and I get rid of... Oh, right, with those, that's not going to happen.
Exactly.
Well, I guess I can have him and Lorax try to spider one person and then mark another.
Right.
Yeah, that'll work. It'll totally be fine. See, Lucky Dice, always a good choice. Since we've got the bleed, think I should try that.
Problem is that bleed is focusing on. I mean, Jester just doesn't synergize much with trying to kill him quickly.
Well, besides harvest and slice off.
Yeah, I like using the bounty hunter as the #1 stunner with flashbang, because you can hit all 4 ranks.
Can you? Huh.
Flashbang hits all 4. That's a trade-off for uppercut, though, because flashbang doesn't do damage, and it doesn't knock back, whereas uppercut does.
Let's see. Thinking...
Yeah, and the knockback on uppercut doesn't matter much here, because most of the things the Warrens can't attack at any distance. Like the hook guys can hit all 4 ranks. The piglets can hit all 4 ranks. Takes a lot of the fun out of the positioning gambits.
Right. Trying to decide whether I want to do more damage, more dodge, or...
He's got +4 accuracy. You could do the Berserk Mask for some speed and offset.
Berserk Charm.
It is a mask. It looks like a face. I keep thinking it's... Yeah,
that's a good point, because then the accuracy is still alright, and yeah, you've got the damage.
Or we know Lorax is going to need something to boost accuracy to make up for the rabies, the -10.
And this is very nice.
Right.
Wayne's moving something.
Yeah, I tried to move the mic a bit closer to me.
The problem that you all don't know is that our microphone is kind of on a leaning tower here, so we very nearly upended everything.
Right. I was paying attention.
Okay.
So we know the sun ring is going to go on Lorax.
Actually, would be it's 90 damage versus marked. That's plus 90 damage versus marked. I could do the opposite and have him mark with target whistle, and then have him do the splatter damage.
If there's anything that especially with protection, that would be the right way to do it.
Right. Well, both of them do less protection.
Yarg! Microphone. Hey, brain buster.
Hey.
Yeah, basically, I broke the... well, I can't say I broke it. Our 3-year-old nephew did the initial damage, and then I finished it off in the microphone stand when I brought it over to my dad's one time. And while I was trying to fix it, I completely ruined it. So instead of having a nice stable mic stand, we have a boom stand kind of tottering over the edge of our desk, and like the mic, the arm propped up on some old manga to get it at the right height.
So yeah, this will definitely even things out. And then Let's see. What else should I have the Hellion do?
I was going to suggest the... Oh, you want accuracy with the hairpin.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm going to be getting a lot more torches than usual.
Yeah, but in that case, you might as... I would still recommend the light ring, because it's even more accuracy and damage, and it'll offset...
I had given that to Hunk. And I guess I could give him this one. So because his dodge is already pretty bad, and that still does about the same amount of...
But you want accuracy, though, because right now he has... Well, I mean, it was a good call to give him that. In that case, you could just give Lorax a... Oh, wait a minute, does Lorax have Yawp?
No.
No. Just... Okay.
Nope. Damage is all he does.
damage. Okay, in that case, might as well just use a damage boosting. Yeah.
I'm kind of thinking the...
Oh, Dismas's head, because, the pin reduces stress, so...
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go and do that.
That sounds good to me.
Alright.
It would definitely make sure to keep the lights on, but I think we can manage that. None of the enemies reduce it, so... Hey, John.
Hey, John.
Sprawl requests we name a spare occultist, Dark Sorcerer of Wallenstein. Somebody remembers, Pound never forget, Hotiful boyfriend.
Actually, it looks like I might just be fine.
Lorax, we're going to take you at your word to get you killed off, man. That's...
And hey, John. See, I think this should be good.
The only problem with that one, Sprawl, is that...
Actually, I shouldn't need 4 keys for a short dungeon.
The only problem with that one, Sprawl, is I think the occultist is also... It also has a pending request for him.
And hey there, Phoenix. And, John, yes, we did reference Hotiful, because not only did someone else do so, but that is an experience I will never, ever, ever forget.
Oh. We need to play the alpaca one.
I think that I have done my one anime dating sim game that I'm required by law to do. And after that, I think I'm just... Yeah.
I have to ask John, and you don't have to give away any details in the interest of spoiling it. Does it likewise get incredibly dark and off in left field at the end? Because,
Corpse Eater?
Because that's what I think that's what we're going to take away from Hotiful Boyfriend. You start with like cave girl dating birds and end up with whatever the heck.
Let's see. Okay, that only hits the first 2. Drat.
I think that's the reason why we're both fans of Flashbang, because it hits all 4 ranks.
Well, I meant for Collect Bounty.
Yeah. What's those other anime games we play, Sprawl asks? I just assume those are dating sims. Yeah, Lorax gave us grief about the same thing, but... I think they're meant to be, like... Lorax is asking, is that a squid with,
Is that a squid with breasts, basically?
Yeah, basically.
I think the proper term is nodule.
See, the funny thing is, at first I was like, no, of course not. Then I look closer, and it's like, okay, I can actually see where he's coming from.
Let's see, that's done 144.
But they are it's just like a, I don't know what those are, yeah. But
I think it'll work.
The critter itself is
Drat.
The critter itself is based on the carrion crawlers from D&D.
Tentacle Devourer. Oh, so it debuffs.
Hey, Keen. And... Oh, the appropriate term from Sunless Sea is nodule, yes, thank you. Hotiful Boyfriend makes Keen incredibly disappointed. The tank dating game that I put on Steam does not use photorealistic tanks. So what is the freaking point?
Seriously?
I ask.
Okay, so that's a guaranteed kill. Very nice.
Does not dissuade the sharpened blade.
Sprawl's in a similar vein. They'll look closely at the whale with the split belly and the cove looks like a certain other body part. Yeah. Yeah, I actually saw that one too. I just did not comment on it. Yeah. I guess Darkest Dungeon is making up for how I feel left out about not seeing it for the Gaping Dragon in Dark Souls. So.
Yeah, part of me is almost tempted to go, Yeah, I think I will do that instead of finish him.
Right.
Because you never know when that'll be useful. Okay.
Where it says Ben needs to change classes to Hellion, so he too can be a wicked hacker.
Moonshine Barrel. Well, I think Lorax should use that. Oh.
Anime tanks greater than real tanks, John says, and Sproul concurs the tank dating game is amazing lines. It's not like I invaded Crimea or anything from the Russian T-34. Wonderful.
Once again, I don't know if I've said this before, but there was actually a webcomic/anime series called Nitornoct Mariner that had tanks and things. So whenever people talk about that, that's immediately what I think of.
Yeah, didn't last time we opened up one of the streams with me talking about Tamakaze from Kantai, like how the internet actually turned up the statistics for the ship and the picture of the girl.
Somehow that doesn't surprise me.
As the fiend falls,
Okay, one down.
hope blossoms.
Are you tank shaming John Doe?
See, I knew that only hit one person.
That's what I said. Yeah, it hits all ranks, just one target. It's the Plague Doctor, the gas move that hits the back
Quickly
two.
the tide turns.
I don't think the narrator ever
How
said.
much? Minus
40%,
40%
right.
damage.
No, Weaken Prey is all the thing does, as far as I know.
It does a lot of damage.
But it doesn't do a ton of damage. It's just that it.
It did a lot of damage.
Okay, it typically doesn't. Let me admit.
Oh, that thing resists bleed like nobody's business.
Yeah. Normally, bleed is a good call in the Warrens, but the higher tier critters tend to be.
Press the
Yeah, exactly, Sprawl. The crit was the crit was the issue, and it's not like eight is a lot at this point.
It's still enough to get me concerned. I'll put it that way.
Yeah,
Especially considering the fact that it is essentially a debuff move.
right. Yeah, I don't know what the math is on critical hits, but they can be quite swingy.
Right.
In addition to the stress you take, of course. Yeah, that's what I was commenting. That's what I was warning Ben about earlier, Flython, that he is going in kind of without healing, and the idea of damage racing it seems like it kind of at cross purposes with a Jester in the team, but Ben had confidence to make it
Seriously,
work.
just sit back. We'll see if it works.
Watch the master at work. Yeah. 4 to 5 damage is about what I'm used to seeing.
Intrinsic merit,
Okay.
unless inordinate
Open up the
exsanguination
chest.
be considered a virtue.
Not bad.
All right.
This is room battles, so we can.
So I do have to go
We
this
have
way.
to, yeah. You can have Hunk eat anything.
Not until I get there.
Lars has complete faith in us, but rip me already.
Low on supplies.
Okay. A torch. There we go. All right, and in we go.
Wards isn't that. Oh, okay. I was about to say. Well, it was kind of
Oh,
funny.
this is bad.
I kind of wish I started that sentence earlier, because what I was going to say was veteran Warrens isn't that much harder, except for the Centaur guys. And
Here we are. Let's see. Thankfully, I should have the proper solution to this problem.
right. Yeah, I was going to say the only thing we need to be worried about is if the debuff doesn't go through, but it did.
Right.
So you might want to consider. Yeah. I get some critical hits in there.
Right. Arg.
Yeah.
It was only a 20% chance. I'm not.
Yeah, I was gonna say if we're going to hit the swine tar at all, we probably should let everybody go in to chip in. The stress is bad, but the kind of damage the guy can do.
Right.
Granted, now here's the thing: is that he doesn't actually do much damage. Oh, there we go.
Death waits.
So, and I was gonna say in rank 1 he doesn't do much damage, but then
Concentration.
I see what people are saying now.
yeah.
Let's see. If I do that, his protection will be completely gone.
Right. See, whenever he's in rank 1, usually he just does a retreat move that does a small amount of damage and stun.
Yeah.
I'd say at this point with the protection debuff to
Pummeling.
The trot retreat doesn't do damage at all. Okay, I didn't remember Sprawl.
He should die from
Slice off.
Bounty Hunter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It won't quite do it. So
That's alright.
The bigger the beast,
And with this, we should be
greater
fine.
the glory.
oh, crunching backhand is what I'm thinking of. That's the only one. Right. Gotcha. Swell,
Wow.
Swell remembers which moves to do what. I do not.
Oh, I did not know that Sway didn't have any moves in the back rank.
Well, I think normally Jesters can only do Finale from rank 1. They can only do Solo from rank 4. That's how that works. The trade-off is that they're really mobile, I guess.
There we are.
Annihilated.
And
Nice. Just enough damage to do them 1. I approve. Yep, Citrines.
When in doubt.
Oh, that's
Oh.
true. That's true. Dirk Stab works, yeah. Herbs on that one.
Yeah. There we are. Food all around.
Yeah, Solo. Oh, so yeah. Well, that's what I meant is that you can do Solo from anywhere, but I think Solo is the only move they can do from rank 4. Well, no, that's not true. You can do the inspiring moves too. Yeah.
Yes, and your buffs.
Right. So it's only rank 1 they're really constrained. Dirk Stab or Finale. That's it.
Wow. Speaking of pigs,
Let's go for a Shambler. I'm
The
feeling
way
it.
is lit. The path is clear. We require only the strength to follow it.
let's see. I would normally need bandages. here,
Bandages, right?
But it only bleeds, isn't it?
Pretty sure. Yeah.
Or nothing.
Yes, so Dirk Stab you can use from anywhere. Right. Yeah, I keep forgetting to Dirk Stab in the rank exceptions because you can use it anywhere.
Wow.
Yeah, I don't use Jesters a whole lot. You think they kind of fit my playstyle more with the speedy, critical kind of trickiness.
Such block-
Except that things can ever
Oh,
so
oh.
slightly go off the rails.
There it is.
Aha!
Fortunately, without being able to heal them up. Ooh. All right, chat. We're gonna have a vote on if we're gonna fight the Shambler. Huh? I'm just kidding. Then I wouldn't go for it. I don't know if I would either with this team.
Yeah, I'm not sure if YOLO really would apply well here or not.
Hey, Lorax, Lorax, you decide. Are we going to? Oh, it's true. Python reminds us a dog biscuit for Shamblers. Keen always votes for stupid and risky things.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
Bookword hurts.
It hurts all right. I don't remember if temporary changes to.
YOLO only applies when Lorax is not in the party. So says Lorax.
It's true, we do have our holy waters and everything.
That one is dead.
Hey, Lorax, I think your avatar might be outvoted here.
Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
Then Bleed will take care of him. So
Dramatic pointing.
Slow death. Unforeseen.
oh, even more holy water.
Unforgiving.
Let's see. I think if I had a group with actual healing, I'd go for it.
Only one that's hurt is the bounty hunter.
Both of them are hurt pretty well, especially considering how much damage the clappers can do.
Right.
So no, I'm not.
Okay.
I'm not feeling it.
Fair enough.
I will scout to see if there's anything in this room over here. I know that there's not a fight, but all right.
I could tell how torn Lorax is at this point, because he wants to do the chick bend, like a little teasing you for not doing it, but he doesn't want to risk his avatar being killed either.
On the other hand, Sprawl's actually kind of serious when he says that healing is over.
The big thing is we don't have time to heal for the Shambler fight. The only real thing we would be doing is trying to pull people out of Death's Door. If we damage rush the Shambler well enough and everything, I think we'll be okay. All seriousness, let's see what we got here. We're going to hit the Clapper Claws pretty reliably. Eldritch is going to do the Beast Ring's going to do nothing to them.
Right.
Do we get into the trinket in here, or did we
No.
not? We did not. Okay. Let's see. We can mark, and honestly, I'm thinking with the fact we've got the Hound's Rush and we have the mark synergy and everything. I don't know.
I don't. Basically, I have the same tools in my box that I had the last time.
Right.
I do not have very many moves that hit more than one person, which apparently is kind of necessary for the Clapper Claws.
Oh, we could tag in. Finale and kind of rely on that. Now, here's the thing, Ben. Don't feel pressured about this one. If you don't want to do it, don't do it.
Yeah,
Trust your instincts.
my instincts so far have been that the Shambler is really bad news.
Right.
And we have a lot of items that require high highlighting, which very obviously you cannot have against the Shambler.
Oh, well, how many herbs do we have left? 3. 5,000 points off, finale, and then herbs. I think with the fact we have the holy water and herbs and everything, might be worth considering.
Let's see.
Now, of course, the flip side is this is going to be a veteran Shambler, so it'll be a little bit tougher.
Right.
If we can... The group is fast enough that we'll get a mark off and some damage in round 1. If P-Bug marks, and then we'll get the extra damage while we're still available for Hunk to hit.
Should I keep Hound's Fury at all, considering how...
It's only 1 point of bleed, so no, yeah.
So I think I'll keep that, so that if people are in Death's Door, he can guard them and then heal himself.
Yeah, there's a thought, right.
We already have Adrenaline Rush with this one. I think Breakthrough is the only one I would really want to use for that.
Yeah, for the Clapper Claws, right.
Yeah.
We have Adrenaline Rush for damage,
right.
So... Iron Swan will hit the Shambler while he's in rank 4.
I wish we had something other than the Sunray.
Yeah, because that'll be pretty much... Okay. Yeah, I guess we might as well just de-equip it, because he'll be taking stress to get no benefit from it.
I don't have anything else I can really... Oh, I do have a extra thing. Then, likewise with the Hellion's Pin. Which is a shame, because that's going to increase the stress a lot, but... And again, there's no reason not to have it. And it doesn't actually...
Yeah, and there's no drawbacks,
so.
Right.
Yeah, I guess I'll... Yeah, Come Hither isn't really going to help.
Right. Might swap to...
I'm thinking instead of Uppercut, even though that is a really good stun chance, either... I'm kind of thinking of going with... Oh, but that's a really low damage bonus.
I would consider... What's the stun chance on the Flashbang?
It's 135.
It's pretty good. He's got very good odds of stunning a Clapper Claw with that. Could do... you want the mark in there.
And if that's the case, then I'll probably want to get rid of either Slice Off or Harvest to make room for Solo. So that Sway can get back in first rank for another finale.
I would agree.
Of that, thinking probably Slice Off.
Yeah, because they have the same bleed because we didn't upgrade a Slice Off.
Yeah. Don't worry, Lorax. I'm pretty confident that you'll live. If for no other reason, because I have proven that I am very willing to run away from the Shambler if I need to. That said, I think this is what I'll be going with.
All right.
So, let's risk it. YOLO, YOLO,
YOLO,
YOLO.
YOLO.
And I'm not even going to bother burning a torch because there's no point.
Exactly. Well, we're kind of burning a torch now, but...
Alright. Away we go.
The darkness holds
The beast will fight harder in the dark. Oh, that works out nicely.
Not so much... Well, Lorax has breakthrough. So let's go ahead and... Target whistle. Good.
Sprawl recommends drink holy water, and then... Yeah, I guess try to protect him from the initial. Not bad. Well, there's a quarter of his health. That's a nice way to start things off. I would adrenaline rush for now, and then hit the clapper claws with breakthrough.
Fair enough.
Maybe if it was more damage.
Yep, once... Oh,
Yeah.
That's right, the doggy treat.
Yeah, we didn't doggy treat the first round because it didn't do any damage, so it'd just be a waste of a round
Right.
on its duration.
Then, let's go do that.
Just get him.
I'm going to try the uppercut.
No, it's
no,
not-
yeah,
yep,
the
yep.
stun chances.
Let's take advantage of that mark damage.
There we go.
Nice. So he's halfway dead going into the fight.
Sprawl, the chances of stunning were just a little too slight.
Yeah, if we had any stun trinkets, so I was going to suggest having Debug use Blackjack, but he doesn't. Yeah, this is not going to happen. Ooh, nice. Got the speed debuff in there. It's not bad, actually.
Yeah, another one of those would kill him.
Let's see.
Yeah, that's just not a good enough
Yeah.
chance.
Oh, we should have tagged in finish him, so you could have hit him from rank 3. But it's important to keep the clapper claws down, too.
Right.
So,
let's go with the one that wasn't debuffed.
right. Then, yeah, doggy treat for whenever.
Right.
He's still marked, so...
Yeah, I kind of want to go after him, but another advance should do it.
Right. Nice. Close to some clutch critical hits we're getting.
Taurus Lament. Aggravating.
Yeah, kind of ruins that finale chance, but...
Well, I can always just solo again.
Right.
Isn't too bad.
And he didn't replace the clapper claw, so...
Let's see. Yeah, I think that's what I want to do.
Yeah, the finale will probably do it. He's still marked, so... Some bleed. How much bleed is he taking?
It's taking
4. He's got 10, so he's dead. Yep. So you hit him with anything. There we go.
All right.
So then we just need to deal with that, the clapper, and... Of course.
slowly. This is how a life is.
Oh, so that could potentially kill
That
him.
could potentially kill him, yeah, but luckily he should be going near last. And... There
All
we
right,
go.
with finale, that is it.
Ooh. Yeah, so I think Sprawl said, I think Twitch Delay got that before we saw that hit go through, because he almost lost Hunk there.
Right.
A dizzying
Okay, let's go ahead and get him out of Death's Door.
Right.
And perhaps more importantly, clear up some space.
Room, right.
Not the best of things.
I really like that one, actually. It's you basically don't have to
Not the best of things.
Not the best thing, right.
Let's see, dog treats are of no value. And...
You can re-equip that, the trinket.
Alright.
Yeah, just Hunk being dramatic.
That's true, for Mr. Death. Alright, quest complete.
Yeah, great loot, too, if we got it 30 weeks ago.
Yeah.
Right.
what happened.
No, I still like the map. I like scouting, even if it's not the most essential thing. So, and without a heal, yeah, exactly right.
I told you all.
Well, in this case, we all told you to stick it up, to stick through it. And,
Well, I meant, especially without that fight, I would have been completely fine without a
Right.
healer. I mean, I was a little nervous, and if I hadn't gotten those crits, the Clapper Claws might have been able to... Certainly Hunk could have possibly died. They
Right.
might have been able to kill somebody else. see, sway replaces. I think that's a fair trade, actually. Griping in the guts. All of the griping.
P-Bug didn't lose any of his good quirks.
Right.
So.
Just got a bad one. Yeah, that's the trade-off that I was thinking of, Sprawl. No healer means more damage.
I see something long
And nobody-
absent in the sunken
And nobody
faces
got any
passed
weird
by.
thingies. Hooray.
A glimmer of hope.
So you need a healer, Sprawl says, are long level 5s and the Darkest
Ooh,
Dungeon.
a level 2 musketeer.
Right.